If you produce documents for Discovery, you know the drill. Every page of every PDF in production needs a Bates stamp, and the counter has to flow continuously from one file into the next. Let me show you how to do the whole production in one pass in PDF Batch Editor. I have prepared 47 PDF documents which are different samples of different legal documents in a folder of my computer. These are fictitious examples. Let me quickly show you what they look like so you can get an idea. Here I have them open in Acrobat Reader. Here's an employee agreement. It's a multi-page legal document. Here's another one. I'm just going to show you a few. The 47 is just too many to show all at once. But you can see that these are generally random legal documents that you might have for your firm. After starting Windows or Mac version of the PDF Batch Editor, they work exactly the same. I'm going to drag the folder of the 47 PDFs into the dashboard here. The app scans them and you can see file and page counts. All files are selected by default, which is what we want. The counter will flow across every one of them in the order of your choice. You can reorder them in the dashboard here by exporting the file list and then changing the order in the CSV and then importing them back in, or in the Bates module itself, which I'm about to show you. I'll click Bates Numbering in the sidebar. This is the list of modules. I'm going to locate Bates Numbering and click on it. This is our configuration screen here. In the prefix, I can type anything I want. I'm going to type Smith. You can see immediately that the sample demonstrates what this will look like in this configuration. I can change the starting number, the number of digits, and the suffix. In this configuration, it'll be Smith followed by 5 zeros and 1, 5 zeros and 2, and so on. I can also change the position of the stamp. I can go ahead and select the bottom right in the position, and I have all these other choices. I have top left, top center, top right, bottom left, bottom center, and bottom right. I'll add a confidentiality label, which gets stamped on the opposite edge of the page, so the Bates number and the confidentiality notice aren't on top of each other. I can also review the file ordering by clicking on the File Ordering tab, and all the files that I have in my list can be reordered by using the little triangle buttons to move them up and down as necessary so that they produce the sequence of numbers correctly. Next, I'll select my output mode, located in the upper right-hand corner. I have three options: overwrite originals, add suffix, or save to folder. The original first two options will overwrite the files in the folder where they're located, or it will add a suffix in that original folder to those files so that the originals are not overwritten and the Bates numbering files are placed alongside the originals. I'm going to go ahead and choose to save to a separate folder. You're going to have to browse for it and select the folder, and that's where I'm going to place the results of my Bates numbering. Next, simply click Apply Bates Stamp right here. The progress bar runs and we're done. Every page of every file stamped with the counter flowing continuously from Smith 00001 to Smith 000, whatever the number is of the last page. After completion, you will see a little status message: 47 files, 237 pages stamped, and it gives you the time of how long it took, and you can also review the log. It also gives you the results here, and you'll see all the pages and what the numbers were for those pages. This is the result that you can scroll through and verify. And the last page, of course, was 237 because we had 237 pages altogether. This is the first file that was processed, and you can see in the bottom right-hand corner, you'll see the confidential above the Bates number, the Smith followed by the sequence number that we selected. Let me open the last file to verify. Bottom right-hand corner, you'll see Smith 000-235 with the word confidential above. And then if I scroll down to the next one, you'll see confidential followed by Smith 236, and the last page, of course, I hope it's no surprise, we're left with page with the stamp that ends in 237, which is the last page of the last document. And because this is a batch tool, if you have a production with hundreds of files, the workflow is exactly the same. Set it up once, apply to everything. Last thing I want to mention is if the first page of the PDF in this set was a cover letter, you can check the skip first page of each file and leave counter advances on skipped pages unchecked. This means the cover stays clean and the counter holds at 1 until we hit the first real page in the document. That's Batch Baits numbering in PDF Batch Editor. Download the complimentary 14-day trial at pdfbatcheditor.com. Link is in the description. Available for Windows 10 and 11 and Mac OS 12 and later, Apple Silicon and Intel. Same app, same features, both platforms. Thanks for watching.